Hello, my name is Kasule Kibirige and I say KK. I am a member of staff here at Uganda Christian University. I am a social work educator. I've been educating in social work for the last 11 years. I chose to study social work after I had a para-professional engagement with children who are very vulnerable, normally called street children. I have worked with many vulnerable people. But first of all, I want to thank the organizers for this training, for inviting me and my fellow participants to take part in this training. Briefly, I will speak about the Department of Social Work and the work I do here. I'll also speak about the university, Uganda Christian University, which is my university. And lastly, I will speak about the children, and especially vulnerable children in Uganda. As I have indicated already, I came here in 2009 and started working as a social work educator. And we have emphasized programming for children, both including children, vulnerable children in our curriculum, but also working with agencies that work with the children. Vulnerability manifests in many ways in Uganda. The most outstanding issue that causes children's vulnerability is the vast poverty at especially household and community level. Now, one of the indicators for such vulnerability is for you to know that out of the children that go to finish complete primary school, only about 5% ever get to advance to tertiary education. And with that, then it means that many young people never get an opportunity to learn those gainful employment skills formally. But at Uganda Christian University in the Department of Social Work, we train in social work, and we take two major approaches. We train, of course, using the known methods. We deliver lectures, but also most importantly, we do fieldwork education. Now, in fieldwork education, we partner with agencies, and most of these agencies will be working with the children because, as I indicated, we are a very young country. Over 77% of our country is children that are, and young people under the age of 25. So many of these agencies that we work with, where we place our children for training and skills that require to deliver young people from need and poverty and all sorts of programming, help to enhance our students' skills. So by our partnerships with many of these social service agencies, we get to strengthen our curriculum in terms of preparing social work students and therefore social work practitioners to engage with delivering services that are supposed to intervene in the course of children. As a department, we work with the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, which has a very focused program on child protection. So I am a member of the Child Protection Working Group at the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. And in this kind of group, we do contribute to the discussions on how to improve policy and especially interventions that has to do with improving programming for children who are vulnerable people. I now want also to speak about the work that we do in terms of consulting or partnerships at a local level. In terms of partnerships and consulting at the local level, we are always working together with the many players in the field that work with young people. Part of the partnerships we do with many people who are stakeholders is at the local community, which we call local government level here. Within the municipality of Mukono, where our university exists, we always work closely in touch with people at the local level who do all kinds of programming and who require some to enhance their programming at this level. We also mutually engage with them, meaning that we benefit them and they benefit us in our kind of academic programs, but also we benefit them in their programming by reaching out to those areas of their programs that they think they require the most need for input, especially in terms of knowledge. And we also, at a limited extent at this moment, we engage in research, and particularly we do applied research. We have been running a partnership program again at the university with some universities from the United States and North America, where students from the international community come to Uganda Christian University every other semester, and this is called the best semester abroad. Many of these students would come to be placed in the agencies that we identify here, as I've indicated. Work with this group, which is based at a campus here, and Uganda Study Program, to ensure that we synergize resources that we can pick from both international sources but also ourselves. Basically, for the vulnerable children and young people, it is very important that we focus on the kind of skill set that these people get, and the cross-cultural learning, especially to understand the local context and how we apply the knowledge, the theoretical knowledge, and also how these field agencies equip our learners is one of the most important areas. I want to thank the organizers for this international training on empowerment of children and vulnerable young persons, and I'm looking forward with so much excitement to see you in Leuven. So I am looking forward, and see you there. Thank you.